was stalking your sister, your half sister.
Uh-oh.
Well, we got the same mother.
Okay, well then, sister, I don't know. I personally, I don't claim anything that came from my parents that didn't come from the both of them. I consider myself an only child. I have lots of siblings, but the truth is, I am the only child between my mother and my father, and all of my siblings hated me for that. So,
Okay.
If you consider her your full sister, that's fine.
Oh, you by himself. He won't break his own damn TV. If you listen to me, you the only daughter that won't listen to me.
My name can take that back, because I do listen. What are you talking about?
You don't, Sean, because we would be in a situation right now. Every time I try to call and tell you a message, you hang up on me.
You don't listen.
Call me hang up.
You answer, bro.
You call me
I just
hang
leave
up,
you every
Sean,
day
because
and
that's
say,
what you do.
Sean, why?
Everybody needs fucking money.
Who everybody money?
But
Who need
money
money?
talks away.
Who's everybody? I never
money
call
comes
you
for
for
everything.
everything.
I
When did I ever call you for money? Yeah, but I always wait to see if you
Jaguar Wright always finds a way to become involved in everyone's issues, serving as an unpaid public relations spokesperson for arguments and breakdowns, as you already know. She has in fact returned to her activities. Now it's Rock and Chrisean's turn. Chrisean is being attacked by Jaguar, who says she is an unfit mother who bears the most of the responsibility for her child's condition. Let me tell you something that might make you laugh aloud before we start talking about all that bullshit. Chrisean Rock and Jaguar are actually half-sisters, it turns out. Yes, the tea spilled out as Jaguar and her older sister Makaina were seated at a live event. After casually mentioning Chrisean's name, China said, "Oh yeah, that's our little sis." But Jaguar wouldn't have any of it. She essentially said that unless you are derived from both of her parents, she does not believe you to be of actual blood. She was the only child born to both parents, so not even a small bit. The only reason I see myself as an only child is because all of my so-called siblings hated me for it, she says. As a result, Jaguar stated immediately that she does not claim Chrisean in this way. Naturally, there were opinions on the internet since a sister is a sister regardless of whether she is full, half, or step. People gathered to cheer for Jaguar, saying she was poor and cliched. Some even asserted that because Chrisean and Jaguar share a mother, they are biologically, if not spiritually, identical siblings. Despite the criticism, it is clear that Jaguar and Chrisean are not actually dating. And honestly, considering the 20-year age gap and radically different lifestyles, that makes sense. The celebrity, the beauty, the bags, the attention, and the resulting pandemonium were all delivered to Chrisean. But the fact that Jaguar has been there for a lot longer and has never received much attention makes you bitter. It is provoking. Hostility. Chrisean and Jaguar clearly had a history of hostility. Chrisean's success and youth were not the only factors that, furthermore, Chrisean was all that Jaguar could never be. But does that mean that she should talk that way to Chrisean's son? There, things get bleak. Jaguar Wright Jr. and said, Chrisean's drinking throughout her pregnancy had caused major injury to her own unborn child. Then she went on. Jaguar implied that this was what she had expected. She was not surprised, for instance, that Chrisean had a child with developmental issues. While Jaguar was doing that, China, who had previously supported Chrisean Rock and called her ride or die sister, had a total change of heart.
I got some words for some motherfuckers out here, and I don't give two fucks about who get mad. I'm waiting on everybody to get on here so I can really put these in. Motherfuckers start getting a couple dollars and their head get big. Now run back and tell her I said it. First of all, you sitting there dick riding a nigga that beats your ass. You dick riding a nigga that shitted on your son on the internet. You crazy. You really is fucked up. Your head is really fucked up, Chrisean. Period. Run back and tell her I said it. She's fucked up. Quick as God gave it to her, quick as God will snatch it. But when you sitting there making Blueface your God, you dumb as shit. It's the same nigga that was beating your ass. Like literally beating your ass. Put your son all on the internet. Talk down on your son. Didn't even claim your son. You got the game fucked up, Chrisean. You was really fucked up. But you sitting there chasing Blueface. See how much luck you gonna have. You ain't gonna have that much luck, I promise you. And I hope you didn't sell your soul. Because the way you acting, you would think you sold your soul. ain't no sister of mine. I only claim you. I'm not claiming you. Like, you wild as shit. Start getting a couple dollars, their head get big. Fuck out of here. I don't even go around with her.
After the relationship failed, she went live and started screaming, accusing Chrisean of having a mental illness, selling her soul, and idolizing Blueface, a man who had publicly insulted, mistreated, and disparaged her and her child. China accused Chrisean of putting a poisonous man before her own child and of foregoing motherhood to gain notoriety, money, and prestige. Then she tried to distance herself by saying that she was so crazy that she knew that longer thought of. Christina as her sister. Internet users ridiculed China for controlling the reform movement so thoroughly. They said that she was only trying to give Chrisean's name a little more glitz. When she realized it wasn't working, she started dragging her. Instead, once when Chrisean was watching her, she fangled over him. "So, how will you go from happy tears to slander in the public eye?" Others even wrote. Before going live and disclosing family information, she ought to have had a private discussion. Hubbub, as though she was attempting to gain popularity. Some even said that the entire family, not just her fans, required therapy, and others referred to her as immature. Chrisean's relationship with her family has always been extremely poisonous, let's face it. They also persisted in arguing, interrupting, and then reconciling. Make a fresh start. Her mother, aunts, relatives, and others were all resentful. Chrisean has even openly charged her mother of never arguing in her favor and asserting that all of her relatives are attempting to use her for their personal financial benefit. Even her full sister, Techi Malone, with whom she had both parents, was impacted by this uncertainty. Chrisean also asserted that one of Techi's rants destroyed their relationship. Why? Because she says Techi used to playfully and inappropriately tease her when she was a kid.
I don't have a real relationship with my sister because when I realized when I got older, she didn't really fuck with me. Too, when we was kids, she was no, cause she acting like my really trying to touch me. Like, we don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making up. Well, I don't know what that was.
So, I mean, what are we doing? I just want to know, like,
I'm okay. Are you okay?
no, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm good in life, but the stuff that I deal with, the backlash I deal with behind the stuff that y'all did to me and said about me that's not cool. Anybody. You say shit, I would never call you that, and I know it's not true. I would never call you that. I don't care how mad I get at you. What?
Do you want to talk about that or what?
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about you getting me jumped, and then I want to talk about after that, you doing that, putting the icing on it, and I'm just like, okay, what? Could the jumping didn't work, so that's to make up some. Like
My truth is my truth.
What's your truth?
Nobody. Are we sitting down and actually getting it
I want to know what's your
straight,
truth.
yes. We don't even have to talk about what was said, because I can talk about what was Because I can talk about what was said. But why would we do that? Why would we backtrack?
It's not backtrack. It's the stuff that I'm going through. This is real life.
I'm going through a lot too. I see dumb stuff too.
But only thing I'm saying is everything that I'm saying is off of retaliation. Sean, when have I ever been amongst you? You've always been with me. What are you talking about? Please help me out. I'm confused.
You're not confused.
I am.
It's just a narrative right now you're doing.
I can't never take a serious that ate her sister. Come on now, at 7. You whole 15, 17-year-old eat your 7-year-old coochie. No, your life been hard, been ugly your whole life. Then eating coochie. Then in your first time eating coochie was your sister's bitch. Out of here. Your sister looks so much better than you that she turned you on, huh? She said, hey, little sis, let me eat that.
They were never married.
Nah, my mom got married, and then she remarried.
Was he ever in the house with y'all or no?
He was.
Yeah. And he was abusive to who?
My mother and my sisters.
Like how? What would he do? Like yell, fight, hit?
Nah, he would hit them, like slap them. Like my mother, he would go to the woods, tie her up, and beat.
Wait.
He'll line all my sisters up, went out back at me against the wall. He'll put me against the wall, and I ain't do nothing with them. Like, I'm young.
It was evident that Techi, initiated experiences that no child should ever have to go through when Chrisean revealed that they used to play at home. That T feature frightened the internet. People were calling Tay a variety of disparaging names and accusing her of doing that to her younger sister. Later, Tiki tried to speak with Chrisean, but Chrisean wasn't ready. She was still too broken, too raw. The entire thing turned into an awkward and emotional period as Techi tried to defend herself and Chrisean wanted to move on without the incident happening again. Some viewers sympathized with Techi and speculated that she may have acted in such a way because she had experienced childhood trauma and was unaware of the consequences. They characterized it as a horrific cycle of grief and violence, especially in large dysfunctional homes in which kids are left to fend for themselves without adequate adult supervision. The degree of empathy varied from person to person. They asserted that Tech's alleged actions were wrong regardless of her personal background. They seized her by the throat and accused her of attempting to ruin her name out of jealousy and retaliation against Chrisean. Chrisean started sharing details about her stepfather. "You thought things couldn't get any dirtier," her mother's husband said, suggesting that she had mistreated her mother and sisters. He'd lead them into the forest, grab them, and strike them at random. She made it clear that trauma is deeply ingrained. Furthermore, Chrisean did not grow up in a secure or safe atmosphere. All of that pain, however, this does not justify the current state of affairs with her child. Internet users claim that there is no question that Chrisean's drinking during her pregnancy resulted in significant developmental problems. After viewing Junior's films, some people, including their virtual doctors, have claimed that he exhibits symptoms of neurological disorders, motor impairments, and potential syndromes. All of this might be used by Jaguar as evidence to say, "I told y'all so." Jaguar claims that she anticipated this and that Chrisean was too careless, conceited, and desperate for attention to have kids. People continue to chat loudly. Despite this, Chrisean has been avoiding Junior's attention lately, maybe to protect him from criticism. Thankfully, it appears that Christina could be making an effort to alter her behavior. She has cut herself off from poisonous connections. She is currently keeping a low profile in her romantic life and avoiding more controversy. The situation is completely different when Blueface isn't present. However, Jaguar appears to be attempting to get things going by pursuing Kristen's weakest pointer child since she's bored now that the Diddy trial fire has subsided. She keeps denying Chrisean's familial status, which gives her remarks a far more intimate tone. What do you think? Is Jaguar merely attempting to remove Christian's name from the clout, or is he truly worried? Please remember to like and subscribe for more messy drama, and feel free to share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below.